Louisiana in 1972. Now known as Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, there are 2,035 restaurants in the U.S., Guam, Puerto Rico, the Cayman Islands, and other foreign. Popeyes currently occupies 12% of the market share in the chicken industry. It has managed to reach sales of $153.8 million in 2011 and has projected that sales will increase by 21% by 2015. Consumers that contribute to its current sales include Big Sky Families, Young Influentials, and Big City Blues marketing segments. They occupy 28% of American households. Our target consumers include Family Thrifts, Young and Rustic, and Traditional Times market segments, which consist of 29.65% of U.S. households. In order to accomplish sales objectives, Popeyes must extend the benefits and values of its offerings to current markets while creating value for its target markets.
We will create value for our Traditional Times market by adding more traditional and healthy items to the menu. Popeyes will reach the Family Thrifts market by focusing on increasing its family relations by introducing its mascot Jack the Jester, who will be a lively character that represents Louisiana's origin, discount kids meals, and entertainment. The young and rustic live fast-paced lifestyles, so we plan to target them by promoting our chicken wraps and Louisiana Travelers menu. The marketing offerings will facilitate the growth of Popeyes sales and popularity. We guarantee sanitary restaurants with spacious seating to fit parties of any size. Our enthusiastic employees will greet customers upon arrival, provide excellent customer service, and will have exceptional knowledge of Popeyes products. Family nights will not only attract the family thrifts and big city markets, but it will keep them in our restaurants longer, which means they will purchase more, enabling Popeyes to reach their sales objectives. We plan to target our ideas to our current and target markets through television ads, which will target our Traditional Times and Family Thrifts, and social media and mobile apps to our young and rustic segments. Popeyes spent $16 million on advertising in 2009, $16.2 million in 2010, and $18.9 million in 2011. The company has increased advertising funds by 16% from the years 2009 to 2011. We plan to allocate $1.3 million to our advertising budget this year. This will propose that Popeyes increase their advertising budget by 7% over the next 3 years.
Who are our current customers and who are our target markets? Our current customers are those individuals and families that fall under the categories Big Sky Families, Big City Blues, and Young Influentials. Our target market segments include the following: Young and Rustic, Traditional Times, and Family Thrifts. Our main competitors within the Young and Rustic segment is Taco Bell because of their late night hours and inexpensive handheld menu items. These people don't have time to sit down and eat full meals with their fast-paced life. Some of the characteristics that describe individuals in Young and Rustic are: they have a lower to mid-income, they are less than 55, they live in a household with no. Our main competitor in Traditional Time segment is KFC because they have been providing customers with the same traditional homely recipes for over 40 years. Some of the characteristics that describe Traditional Times are: they have an upper to mid-income, they are over the age of 55, and they live in a household with no children. Our main competitor in the Family Thrift segment is McDonald's because they have Ronald McDonald House, a kids meal, and they have kids night in select locations offering an interaction between Ronald McDonald and the children. Some of the characteristics that describe the families in Family Thrifts are: they have lower to mid-income, they are typically between the ages of 25 through 44, they live in a household with children, and they are only high school grads.
With the popular chicken chain Kentucky Fried Chicken closing stores and shifting their focus overseas, Popeyes can take advantage of this opportunity by opening in locations that were previously occupied by KFC. Another recent opportunity that has risen is the transformation of Popeyes' brand. This included emphasizing its Louisiana roots and the addition of 3 new menu items, including the loaded chicken wrap, the Delta Mini, and the chicken biscuits, all priced at $1.49. These new items indicate the company's ability to bring slow-cooked meals to the fast food consumer. We plan to embrace these changes and use them as direction. With its newly named president, Ralph Bauer, former COO, Popeyes is experiencing internal growth as well as external.
Social media advertising will target the young and rustic. We plan to publish up to 1,000 ads daily on Facebook and advertise through promoted tweets on Twitter. This form of marketing targets the individuals with fast-paced lifestyles, focused on social dating, fashion, and sports. Through this communication strategy, we will attract new markets to our locations. We omitted our 15% sales increase because we realized we weren't giving our companies the opportunity for growth and to gain new market share. We also plan to increase the number of company-operated franchises. We decided to advertise through local and national television and social media. So what about our commercials?
Well, commercials targeted to the traditional time segment will be aired locally and nationally on NBC and CBS on early mornings, during news broadcasts, and during afternoon airings. These commercials will exemplify innovative traditional ingredients and menu items. Commercials aired on Nickelodeon during after-school showings of iCarly and SpongeBob SquarePants will communicate Popeyes' new mascot, Jack the Jester, as well as family night on Thursday nights with face painting and balloon art. Our short-term budget plan proposes that these commercials only be aired locally through cable providers such as Cox, Comcast, and Time Warner in areas where our target markets reside. Investors will commit to a long-term budget plan where commercials will be aired nationally to the remaining markets.
We plan to implement a short-term and long-term marketing plan that will increase sales by 21% or $32.3 million by 2015. This means that Popeyes sales will increase by 7% or $10.8 million each year. The short-term budget, which is 6 months to 1 year, consists of 30-second television advertisements during popular shows in the afternoon through cable companies such as Comcast, Time Warner, and Cox Cable. This will target the family thrift market segment on Nickelodeon whose children watch these networks, promoting Family Night and Jack the Jester. The maximum budget will be $100,000. Next, 30-second television advertisements on NBC and CBS through Comcast and Cox Cable will target the traditional times market during the early morning news. The maximum budget will be $100,000. We will also be targeting the young and rustic through social media such as Twitter and Facebook. The maximum budget for both of these efforts will be $50,000 each. The total production cost budget will be $207,000, which will make the total short-term budget $507,000. After 1 year, Popeyes will have had an opportunity to monitor how effective the marketing plan is. Once the plan is proven effective, Popeyes can allocate more funds to the long-term budget.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Right, I can go for some chicken.
What about Popeyes?
I got $10 and a whole lot of work to do. That is not gonna work.
Well, Popeyes has prices as low as $4.
And they have Wi-Fi, so you can do your work while eating. What? Are you serious? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's go.
For almost 40 years, Popeyes has been part of the fabric of New Orleans. We've shared the good times and the bad, and through it all, we've served up the chicken that America loves. The flavor that makes Popeyes chicken so good comes from more than just our Louisiana spices. It comes from our Louisiana heritage.
Okay, go.
In conclusion, we plan to increase Popeyes sales by 21% by 2015 by broadening our customer base to 3 new market segments. We can do so by providing extensive benefits to our current markets and creating value for our target markets. Our plan is the best plan for Popeyes solely because it provides investors with an ultimatum of investing in our short-term or long-term plan.
This concludes our marketing plan. Thank you for your time.